In the studio right now, I got my girl Naka Against All
Odds
music group, along with my man Rick the Roots, Message to the Youth, and the Circle of Brotherhood, the man that wears many hats himself.
Sir.
Mr. Ed Haynes is in the building. The Honorable Ed Haynes is in the building.
They call him Ed Live. Ed Live.
Ed Live.
He goes live. He live on Facebook right now. Strong Arm Studios going down.
Yes,
You know what I'm saying?
And on the phone, who we have on the phone?
That's King Blackman, a Blackman music group, who's the producer of the long-awaited, very much anticipated PeaceMakers.
Peace. What's going on? What's going on? So, Ed, first of all, give us some insight on what's going on with the Circle of Brotherhood.
Well, first of all, what we want to do is to let you know that the Circle of Brotherhood is a group of black men taking responsibility for their own community problems. Many of us, as you know, have had their little run-ins with the law, have spent time in the criminal justice system, and normally we come out and we become victims to the system. Well, this group of men refused to take that approach. They decided to get together and to make the amends for the damage that they did to the community. And it is a group of individuals that we like to say is from the streets to the suites. So you got individuals like myself who have never actually served time in jail or prison. Actually, being former law enforcement, I've sent people to prison. So when you get a cross-pollination of brothers who operated on the streets and did it in a real gangster type fashion, and then you got people like myself who've operated from the suites and did it in a real gangster type fashion.
That's right.
You got a formula for overcoming any kind of barrier that our history has laid upon us.
That's right. That's right.
Yin and the yang.
That's
You
right.
understand?
So how did the song come about?
Well, the song came about. King Blackman, and he's on the line. I'm letting him speak for himself, but he's a creative genius when it comes down to putting out positive messages. And a lot of the processes that we were working on and programs, I think he wanted to put some words out there to inspire the black man to get out and make things happen. And this song was just a way to put that out there. Just like we were just listening to Nipsey, there's some real deep hidden messages inside the song for those who have ears to hear them.
Okay. So, Blackman, you on the line right now. Go ahead and let us know, your intake and your vibe with the song and what's going on. Self-determination. So, without further review, we're going to go ahead and jump into this record, PeaceMakers, so the world can get to hear it right now on the Midday Mayhem Strong Arm Radio with my people in the house, Naka Naka. I got the one and only Rick Roots, the Honorable Ed Haynes.
This is a message to the youth. Make knowledge.
Brotherhood, let's not forget, we are the peacemakers of our community. We're not going to be able to save everybody, believe it or not. But everybody we can save, we got to try to save them, man. I'm hoping and praying one day in every black community there will be a Circle of Brotherhood, and that's my dream.
Lord have mercy, we really thirsty, need our fair share of the land. It's kinda crazy, seeing the white man's got the plan. I know you got the whole wide world in your hand. I'm only asking that you put some cash in our hand. I'm calling all the black millionaires to come home. I promise you, we gon' help you build right at home. Killing the lies that the black man don't care. That fake news, that assessment really ain't fair. Cause we been sweating all this blood and our equity. One brother, one hood, rebuild our community. Cause all the trapping and gun clapping is played out. We bout to build a black Wall Street in the South. From Mayhem to Mobile and worldwide. The black man is getting wise, still we wise. The 4th Amendment that passed and now it's all good. Ex-cons can finally vote up in our hood. With one voice, one mind, and one vision. Young kings, it's our time, so pay attention.
I have a dream, you have a dream, that we can be in unity. I have a dream, you
that
have
dream
a
that I had that day has at many points turned into a nightmare.
And you're a king, so let's dream. So let's dream.
Yo, they used to call us thugs
and criminals, we switched up. Changed our mindset, we all came to lift up our community with love and unity. Taking our hood back, boy, we stopping the foolery. Putting the guns down, we don't want another eulogy. Don't wanna hear about another death over jewelry. Stop the coonery, the streets ain't nothing new to me. I shouldn't have to worry about a black man shooting me. One brother, one hood, it's all love, it's all good. And we ain't stopping till them bullets start popping, till our people start eating and our streets start bleeding, yeah. Time out, get the crime out, the grime out. Black kings in the booth, bring the shine out. I have a dream like MLK, I don't play, I'm fighting for my brothers every day, hey.
That we can be in unity. I have a dream.
That dream that I had that day has in many forms turned into a nightmare.
And you're a king, so let's dream. So let's dream.
Man, the people lucifying us, and at the same time, the people crucifying us. But they know we timekeepers, the crown people, Jehovah's Witnesses and brown Jesus. They know it. So are you trying to get this provolone? They tapping your mobile phones for planet colonial chromosomes. For real? So are you trying to be a mortgage loaner? They'll slide up on you and turn you into an organ donor. Out of bounds, you get drenched, shit. 100 miles, 4 miles on some lynch kit. Don't trust them, brother. Nah. See, that's that Willie Lynch kit. If you don't know, get it to him. Here's the Lynch Willie kit. Lynch. You keep the young against the old against the young. And once we keep them divided, there'll never be one. You gotta keep all them blacks from them red brothers. And all the bum old brothers from getting bread brothers. All on. Put it together, they'll be booting at each other. And in 100 years, we'll have them shooting at each other. Get them. Get them.
Yo, powerful message right there. Powerful message.
We need to get that on the
definitely
radio.
the joint. Powerful.
Definitely need to get that on the radio waves, man.
You know what I'm saying? That's why we was glad we was one of the first to be able to play that right here, the Midday Mayhem Strong on radio.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? So Ed, go ahead and give us the 1-2 now.
Well, you know, y'all ever seen one of them martial arts movie where the guy is handcuffed and they telling him they about to kill him, and he's looking at him saying, "Oh wow," he said, "I really feel bad about this, man, because first what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kick you in the face, right? Then I'm gonna slap you and take your gun and shoot you." And they looking at him like, "What
How
are you
you gonna do that?
do that? You handcuffed and we got you." That's what's getting ready to happen. The Circle of Brotherhood is going in, all right? And what has happened is, it's just like being here, brother Ted. You know, people don't understand the linkages that's been created over years.
That's it.
And basically, one of the things that black people needed to have happen is to learn how to take responsibility.
Yes, sir.
The cavalry is not coming.
That's right.
All right? So we need to stop waiting and blaming the white man and blaming the system, and let's just get with the program.
Yeah.
Let's do what we got to do.
Yes, sir.
And each of us have spent our lives preparing ourselves for this moment. So they might as well go ahead and get nervous, because ain't nothing going to stop what's getting ready to happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Now, with the Circle of Brotherhood, as a nonprofit organization, one of the things, because of my background in doing a lot of things with nonprofits, and working with Brother Leroy Jones and all of the fabulous things that he's done, we wanted to take this thing to another level. And as you know, we just completed a 21-day hunger strike against gun violence.
Right.
This is one of the reasons why we teamed up the Circle of Entertainment, and what we basically did by creating the Circle of Entertainment as well as other circles, we created for-profit entities. One of the major issues that we normally have is, as nonprofits, we try to operate as a for-profit, which is not supposed to be that way. So now you either going to mess up and go to jail, or mess up and do something wrong, or you actually drain the nonprofit of its ability to do what its purpose is.
Right.
So what we've done is we have the nonprofit, which does this philanthropic work, and then we created these other circles, like the Circle of Politics.
Right.
You can't talk to the Circle of Brotherhood about politics. You need to go talk to the Circle of Politics. They handle that part. And when you start having brothers that got talent, Chicken George, we got comedians, we got King Blackman, we got Pop the Ripper.
Right.
We got these brothers that's got this talent. They don't need to be sitting in the meeting talking about farm share.
Right.
They need to be over in the studio making it happen.
Right.
So they can go and attract them jits that's out there that everybody think they're going to be the next Lil Wayne or Chris Brown or something. They need to be with the Circle of Entertainment.
Right.
So that's why that's a separate entity.
Exactly.
And that entity then permeates throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why Friday night, when BYB, Backyard Brawls, shout out 5000, we just did the first bare knuckle sanctioned fight in Cheyenne, Wyoming.
I saw that on the news the other day. That
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we officially launched on Friday night, and one of the fighters, we had him to use the song as his theme song as he entered the ring. So that means that song was broadcast worldwide on pay-per-view.
Exactly.
Wow.
So we have to utilize all of our resources and be smart about it to make things happen and let people know that we know how to do this.
Yeah.
All right.
Get a nice little check coming.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah, that's right.
So King
Worldwide
Blackman,
pay-per-view.
he did his thing. Brother Win did his thing, and our job is to make sure we get it out there.
Okay.
So now, Ted, as you know, everybody don't know Ed Haynes, the security guy, is also Ed Haynes, the music man too.
That's it.
We just don't. We're gonna do what we do, man. We got upcoming talent show coming up that's gonna be taking place on June 4th. So we're gonna be doing several different things, and then we're also partnering with people like yourselves because there's circles for everything. But that circle of entertainment piece, that's it exactly. So we got the circle of investment, we got a circle of commerce. We got a circle of literacy. One of the things that we're going to do is we're going to be creating an army of tutors because what has happened is we've been dumbed down to the point of ridiculousness. So that lack of communication has led us to the fact that now we're doing gun violence. Gun violence is nothing but a lower level of communication.
Right.
So we're trying to elevate the conversation by bringing back literacy, bringing back intelligence, so brothers can sit across the table from each other and handle their differences on a more logical level. So, in short, those are the kind of things that the Circle of Brotherhood is getting ready to employ in the community.
So, King Blackman, right?
Yes, sir.
King Blackman. So, we want to hear from you as far as your point of view and where you going at with the music element. Now, I mean, for me, I for 2 years now, I do a new Foundation Business Academy at Sunrise High. And I've got at least 9 to 12 brothers that they have their own multimedia business. They make their own music. They own their own music. They publish. They put out their own music. They sell. Right now, we have 50 songs that are already recorded. And we're dropping our first one this year, Noel's. But we won Best Youth Documentary for the documentary that we made last year. So I've been doing this my whole life. I've had kids like DJ Scone, Fat Boy Rama, Pretty Ricky. They've all been a part of my business academy and been able to move forward into a professional setting. And my thing is I use what is called the applied skills because that's what's missing in all schools is the applied skills. And that's communication, professionalism, networking, teamwork, problem solving, critical thinking, determination, enthusiasm, attitude. That's my curriculum because if those kids use that in everything that they do, they'll be able to do anything that they put their mind to. So from that, I let them figure out what exactly they want to move forward to, and then we can move off that. Yeah, that's what I want to do. I want you to come out to the school on Friday. We're there from 11:30 to 12:50, and I want to play the video so the kids can see that, and then we show the connection that we have between Dade and Broward with this going on because it's most important. Like I was telling Naka earlier, like I got a deal out of high school with Joy Boy Records, and I've been in the music business ever since. And I just want kids to be able to experience the same thing I did, and to be able to teach other kids to do the same thing. So each one teach one. That's our philosophy in which we do things. And then we got my man Rick Roots in the building with us. He has what is called a message to the youth. So we've already been out there with the kids, where the kids are telling the kids, stop bullying, get a job, find something. They're actually telling the kids what they want to tell them, and I think that's the thing. When they hear it from the kids, then it has a bigger impact because these are their peers. They're going to be seeing them for the next 10, 15 years as they grow up. So, all of us working together, it's just synchronized, and I think, the future is looking good for what we got going on.
Definitely.
Yeah. So definitely. So Ed, what's the next thing that's going on with the Circle of Brotherhood?
Well, anyone that's interested in getting involved, every Tuesday and Thursday, we meet at the Dr. Dorothy Bendros Mendenhall Social and Economic Development Center, which is 5120 Northwest 24th Avenue. We were blessed to have the commissioner, the school board member, to help us to attain a school, and that's where our headquarters is. We work. So any brothers interested, Tuesdays and Thursdays, 6:30 to 8:30. We're always open for having individuals come out. As I mentioned, we're about to start a part of what's called the Gun Violence Initiative that was just passed by the Dade County Commission, and we're going to be going in the Brownsville area, get started going door to door, and basically rolling out some of these programs to help people to get past some of the issues that we have in the inner city. As I mentioned, with King Blackman, we're going to be doing a music conference coming up in June. I believe it was June 4th. That we're going to be doing a music conference and talent show. Okay. So we're looking for individuals with talent. So it's going to be a plethora of things, but you can go to circleofentertainment.com, and there you'll find any updates that you want to find, as well as the circleofbrotherhood.org.
Brotherhood, let's not forget, we are the peacemakers of our community. We're not going to be able to save everybody, believe it or not. But everybody we can save, we got to try to save them, man. I'm hoping and praying one day in every black community, there will be a Circle of Brotherhood. And that's my dream.
Lord have mercy, we really thirsty, need our fair share of the land. It's kinda crazy, seeing the white man's got the plan. I know you got the whole wide world in your hand. I'm only asking that you put some cash in our hand.
This is a message to the youth.